And here's what the fallen angels are to God. They're his children. That's why he hasn't killed them. They get the ones that are in the spirit, the originals. That's why he hasn't killed them yet. It's the hardest thing to do is kill your kid. Kill your creation. Kill what you created and you loved so much, but was out of order because you had free will. Free will to make a choice, light versus darkness. But you didn't have any understanding in darkness. It never started there. And when it fell into darkness, it had no understanding. And that's why they never been able to climb out. Because they still cannot wrap their head on the understanding of it. It became pleasure to them. Almost. Pleasurable. And they were intrigued by the pleasure of doing what was going to upset the Creator. It became pleasure to them to upset the Creator. And to see how far they can push him. That's what a child does. It tests the waters. And see how far can they take it before Father will discipline them. And every father will eventually discipline the children. What he says one day to him is 1,000 years to you. So 1,000 years ago, he knew that in one day. What you knew, what would take you 1,000 years of understanding. He knew in one day. And that's the parable to that one. And you can put it in a million different other ways, but that's just another way to say it. One day to him is 1,000 years of understanding for you. To live 1,000 years for yourself, it would take you 1,000 years just to understand one day for God. And that's how you reverse psychologically on it. And you re-engineer it and you push it back into the system. And then I come back with my favorite. And I just blow the system up, man. That's not what I'm trying to do here. What I'm trying to do is rebuild it back to light because you fell into darkness. You can't be the kingdom of darkness across the entire global system. What are you, mass maniac?